Hi, good to see you again. Are you sturdy? Are you straight? Are you ready? Perfect. So today I wrote down the things that we are going to be talking about because paper and pencil is precious. I'm joking. Paper and pencil can go away and I wouldn't care. I'm the same kind of way honestly with libraries. If we were to ban, this isn't even on subject. I'm just going with whatever's coming to my head. If libraries, the president or whoever was just like, you know what, libraries, we don't need them anymore. I'd be like, okay, cool. We can make new buildings. That's terrific. Oh my God, I'm getting nervous. That's so weird. I typically don't get nervous. Also, if you can't tell, I have this is a long time coming. Recently in my videos, I've been filming with a back camera. Ooh, the quality is crisp, crisp, crisp. I'm filming on an iPhone, but honey, you might as well this might as well be a Canon. This is better than a G7X. I don't know anything about cameras. I'm just listing random things. But anyway, I'm sorry, bookworms, we can have companies that sell books. We can have individual sellers that sell books. I know people would probably, not find books as easily. Oh, God forbid. But then why don't we make digital libraries? Digital checking out books. How about that? You can rent them online. That's awesome. Why don't we do digital bookstores? I mean, I know they'd have to be stored somewhere, but it's like a company like Amazon, where it wouldn't be Amazon though, because they don't need more money, don't they? They really don't, okay? Where, there's a company, they ship you out a book within a day, you rent it, and if you don't give it back to them within a certain amount of days, you're charged. Wham bam, digital library, all done. We all have computers at home. We all have little kitty things at home. We all have aquariums elsewhere. Look, I just solved libraries. We could turn those places into other kinds of learning centers. I should run for president. I still have, how old am I? I'm 19. So I still have 16 years until I can run for president. That's bullshit, by the way. I should be able to, here's the thing. Age is just a number. If I'm smart enough and people want to vote for me, I should only be able to be 25. How about 25? Because 25, your brain stops developing. I think that's a great age. Let's knock it down a decade. Come on. We don't need all these fucking geezers, these old geezers on their deathbeds in the White House. Come on. I think everyone can agree on that, no matter what political party you're on. Can we have some younger people, please? I don't mean you can literally be 20. I mean, I think it should be open if, whatever. Who cares? But I don't think, I'm just ready for someone at least, 40s would even be great. And that's pushing it. Mama, everyone who's running is fucking 92 and eating fucking pea soup for every meal of the day. Anyways. But let's not talk about politics anymore, right? Right? There's too much of that in the world. I'm not even going to move. I'm scared because I'm going to go out of frame because I can't see myself. But the original topic of today, the first one, was superpowers. Woohoo! My superpower would be eliminate libraries. Just kidding. I really don't hate libraries. I just think they're kind of pointless. And nowadays, come on. Someone steal that library idea. Digital libraries. Sending the books out. Bringing them back in. Easy as that. Anyways, superpowers. Here's my stance about superpowers. Thing is, think about it. Just think about it. Any superpower you could have would be cool. Any superpower you could have would be cool. Even if it's as lame, quote unquote lame, as with the snap of my fingers, all the dust bunnies in my house disappear. You can monetize that. I mean, for me, I think of if something's cool, you can monetize it. Maybe that's not how my brain should go, but I live in capitalist America. We don't need to go there. But snap of the fingers and all dust bunnies are gone. That's cool. Oh, hey, my friend Giselle is able to snap away all the dust bunnies. Let's have her over. Pay her $50. Then I don't have, you know what I mean? Anything like that. I can shoot nacho cheese from my fingers. I don't know why these all have to do with my fingers. But literally, you could think about any superpower in the world, and it would be cool. Literally anything. No matter how minute, no matter how massive, it's cool in some way, shape, or form. Because it's a superpower, which means it's different from everyone else, which makes it fierce. Like, the only time, and I heard this, like, I thought this stands for a while, and then I thought, oh, yes, let's think. Like, what if you had, like, an if and but superpower? That's when things get a little bit more complicated. Like, you can snap away all the dust bunnies in a house, but you can only do it the day after you need your house cleaned by. Does that make sense? You know, like these if and superpowers, but then it would be nice in the future, like you wouldn't have to clean it later. But you know what I kind of mean? But I still, I think all superpowers would be kind of cool. My favorite, and I honestly think this is so underrated, flying. Flying. I want to fly. Like, slow or fast. Even if I was just gliding, who cares? Flying? Come on. Who wouldn't want to fly? That's freaking cool. I've heard people say, like, teleport over flying. Like, sure, it's more efficient. But, you know, not everything in life is about zoom, 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 okay? Not everything in life is about, oh, I want to teleport everywhere. Not everything in life, you know, let's just glide. Let's just glide through life. How about that? Flying and gliding. Terrific power. That's in my top 3, probably. My second would probably be, there's so many good ones. Being oh, no. I remember what my favorite superpower is. Transformation! Trumps every superpower possible. You want to be invisible? Bam, turn into a fly. You want to fly? Bam, turn into an eagle. You want to control I don't know. You can do so many things with that. That is the number 1 superpower in my opinion, cuz it's the most versatile. Like, also reading people's minds, that's very controversial cuz some people are like, "Well, I don't want to hear what people have to think about me." But then just choose not to think about it. Like, if mind reading was, like, impulsive and you had no choice. Hello, Tiggy. Okay, we're going to take a minute to show Tiggy's haircut. Woohoo! She got a lion's cut because she had mats. And now I'm going to brush her so much every single day, more than it should be possible, so that she'll never have that many mats again. She's fine. So anyway, because, like, that would be terrible. That would honestly be more of a curse. I mean, it's still cool. Are curses cool? I think so. Curses are so cool. Anyway, that would be more of a curse, but it'd still be cool. But would you want that? Would you want the ability to mind read, but you can't control it? And let's say it's not like, oh, it's just gonna be constantly you hearing everyone's thoughts. That's terrible. I would not want to hear that. But if it would just be like random, like, whispers, just like random other people's thoughts you heard, that would be cool. Even if you can't control it, I think that'd still be really cool. I would like that. Would you or would you not want that? I don't know why you wouldn't want that. That's so cool. Whatever. Anyways, I also love the superpower, invisible. No, you could just turn into a fly. But then what if you die? But then you get to, if someone's, like, gonna fly swat you and you, like, have super cool reflexes, bam, turn into a bear. And then you hit you know what I mean? Like, transformation is, like, top tier superpower for sure. Trying to think of other ones. Laser beams, girl, give me a break. Give me a break. Give me a blowtorch. Done. Laser, like, what are you destroying so often that you need laser beams? Unless you're a construction worker, that'd be so useless. Like, get one of those saws. Get a chainsaw. Get, like, a table saw, that you slide the things on, it chops it up. There's, like, that's a lame one in my opinion. Get one of those saws that you can, like, manually hold. Not a chainsaw, and not like but like one of those electric ones. Like, There's no need for laser eyes. That's extra. That's a low on the list. Controlling elements. That's a fun one. I think if I were to have to choose an element, fire. Fire. Fire is probably the coolest. Well, let me think about that. Fire's like the coolest aesthetic. Like controlling air. Would you be able to fly if you could control air? Probably, right? Yeah, for sure. I mean, that would be cool, but other than the purpose of flying, that's not really cool. Like, it's like, ooh, I'm gonna blow out this candle. You know what I mean? If you were to have a superpower, would you... for me, there would have to be emotion involved. It wouldn't just be like, oh, I'm thinking it and then it happens. Lame. Boring. You have to be like, bleh, or whoosh, or like, you know, anything like that. That has to be involved. That has to be involved. The theatrics of it makes it 10 times more better. Like you're gonna fly and you like go whoosh, and you like shoot up. Come on, like it would be so lame to just like sit crisscross applesauce, hands in your lap, and then be like, and then like a fire appears like all around you and you burn. Like, okay, burning. Would you want to be being immortal? Not good. No. I used to want to be immortal. I feel like all kids did at some point. But thing is, this is my fear. Becoming blind over time. Deaf over time. And then like once you're immortal and the planet dies and the universe dies and you're still there, there's nothing left. You're floating, doing nothing forever. Absolutely not. Never. But I used to want to be immortal, but not anymore. Because, like, I don't know why my brain, like, was one day like, well, what would happen if you were to be immortal? Like, that would be terrible. And then, like, I went down this spiral. Because I've thought about this a lot for some reason. But I do want to live long. I used to want to live to be 122 years old because 22 is my favorite number. And then I was like, well, we're not going to just die in 2 years from now, so let's bump it up a century. So I was 122. And I still want to do that if I'm still able-bodied. If I'm still, like, you know, walking on my own and my son isn't wiping my ass or whoever, or, you know what I mean? Like, that absolutely not. Also, I believe that assisted moving on to the next figure in life, let's say, should be legal if, like, you know, you can't afford it, if you're in a coma, things like that. Like, come on, like, that's just the reason why it's like illegal. Money, mama. They want that money. Come on. Can we be like Europe? And, like, just, like, you know, if they sign a waiver, we can pull the plug and done. You know what I mean? So much easier. Like, Europe's got it covered in some spaces, you know? Also, I don't really have good sense of smell. And I think, you know, there's some weird... Oh, I caught that. That was really cool. My reflexes have been getting better. But, like, some smells that I like... really weird. The smell of Sharpie has been growing on me. I used to not like it, but I'm starting to. And you know what? This is extra controversial. I love the smell of cigarettes. Whoa! Give me a I love the smell of cigarettes. I don't smoke, but when I smell it, I work in a drive-thru. When people come in smoking, I know it's, like, really bad, like, whatever. But when people, like, I have a regular who likes to smoke every time we talk, and I'm like,
nice warm feeling, chocolate cake in my belly. Goody, goody, goody.
But I love it so much. I don't know why, also. I don't know why. Like, it's like, you know, the smell of cigarettes is very good. My favorite smell, terrific. That's like my mix of, like, Trump accent and, like, also, like, I don't know. I don't know what else it is, but it's like kind of like Trump, but not exactly Trump. Like, I don't know. Whatever. I was gonna say I like the smell of gasoline, but that's a lie. I don't. Some people do though, but they're kind of similar to Sharpies. Do you know people used to get high off of Sharpies randomly? That's sad. I'm sorry, get a life. But maybe that's why they're getting high. Maybe they didn't have much of a life. You gotta have sympathy for the people nowadays, okay? That was never me though. I think they banned Sharpies in school. They banned Sharpies in school. I remember that. You weren't allowed to have them because kids were getting high off of them. Oh, I hate that. You know, I was having a whole list of things I wanted to talk about. Fuck it. I don't care. I hate when it's like, when like things get banned for everyone. Like, don't ruin it for everyone. And then like people ban something because like, you know, everyone else, like, or one person fucked it up. I think that is ridiculous. This is, like, in certain cases, this is what happened last year. Last year, I was a senior in high school. Senior quotes, iconic. Everyone, you know, loves them. So, apparently, senior quote, like, I was waiting. This was towards the end of the year. I emailed my principal. I was like, hey, are we going to be able to do senior quotes this year? Or I emailed someone. Because I'm that kind of girl. I want to know the tea. I want to know what's going on. Because I want a senior quote. And they were like, actually, senior quotes are banned this year because people were too inappropriate. Hold up. Why don't people who send in inappropriate quotes, they just don't get to participate and have everyone else be fine? Why is that a problem? That is one of the most simple things. Like, I get it. It's like, people are getting high off Sharpies. Okay, maybe we're going to ban them so people aren't high and being weird in school. Fine, that's a little bit different. But, like, a submission that you can just remove and then have that person not be a part. That's so easy. And I hate when things like that happen. Like, don't ruin it for everyone. And also, the people are doing the bad shit, they typically don't care if they ruin it for everyone else. They really don't. They really don't. That doesn't help anything. I love getting fired up. When I think of these videos, when I think of like videos where I'm just talking, I think of things that I either hate or I love. Le passion is so important for my videos because passion creates entertainment for me. And I apparently was passionate about superpowers and things like that. It's very high-low. It's very high-low. Things I love, things I hate, whatever. But yeah. That was my talk. Do I have anything else I would like to share with you? I don't really feel like talking about these other things now. I guess I'll save them for a later date. Here, I'll give you a sneak peek. I was going to talk about superpowers, check. 5G, not check. Roller coasters, check. Nope. Not check. I didn't talk about that. And handwriting. But I didn't talk about those. So, that's a sneak peek. If you're still here, let me know if you want me to talk about any of those. I probably will anyway, whether you say yes or no. But I'd like to hear from you either way. Also, my hair looks terrific. Throwback to last video. So, thank you guys for joining me. That's the wrong intro. Don't do that. Don't break a tradition. You don't gotta fix it. What's the phrase? You ain't gotta fix the wheel ain't broken. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Gus. Thank you, Gus. You're Gus. I know your name. Hey, Gus. Thank you guys so much for watching this week's video. I hope you enjoyed it because I certainly did. And I will see you in the... Let's do it like Jojo Siwa. Thank you guys so much for watching this week's video. I hope you enjoyed it because I certainly did. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye! Jojo Siwa. Done.